One time when I was about 7 or 8, I pissed myself in the street, about a 2-minute walk from my front door, and I was wearing tights. White tights. I'm Lex Croucher and you're watching Tyrannosaurus Lex. I've been single for a while, not sure why. I open every date with that story. It's notable because I haven't gone that long being single for a very long time. Ever since I was about 14, I've been in serious relationships with a gap of like a few months in between. New York Times bestselling author John Green once called me serially monogamous. Something which is now burned into my brain forever. I honestly never planned to be in a bunch of serious relationships. They just kind of happened to me, and now they just don't. It's now been a year and a half, I think, of being single. Single as a Pringle, ready to mingle. There are loads of good things about being single. You can kind of be more selfish with your time. You and maybe occasionally your doctor are the only ones who see you naked. The last time that another human being saw me undress was when a nurse gave me an ECG. Score! Everyone's always like, oh, you could worry less about your appearance and shave your legs less, but I probably shaved my legs just as much as I did when I was in a relationship. I just like a bit of interesting texture, you know, like a toddler. One thing that I miss is not having a captive texting audience. I usually text boyfriends sort of everything I'm doing during the day, just give them an update like, oh well, now I've left the house, now I've returned to the house. Nobody cares about that now. I don't think they cared about it at the time, but they at least had to pretend to. I joined OkCupid while I was at VidCon as a joke. Everyone always says that they joined OkCupid as a joke. The joke is that we're lonely and single and we'll try anything. Haha, joke's on you. No, there's actually obviously nothing wrong with online dating, no matter what age you are. There's like a weird stigma attached to it where people are like, you can't online date till you're 50, but I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and I don't think there's anything wrong with dating sites, but I signed up for OkCupid, and then people started sending me messages and I panicked. I don't know what I was expecting, but clearly I wasn't expecting to be spoken to. They all seemed perfectly nice. I thought they'd be put off because the photo I used was me going, but actually that seemed to encourage people more, if anything. I don't like dating. I've been on some dates, and I usually have to drink beforehand, and I turn up to the date already drunk, which gives, I think, the best impression. One of two things happens. Either they think that you're actually an alcoholic, or they realise that you have to drink to get through an evening with them. I just don't understand why nobody wants to date me. I was actually seeing someone for a while this past year. They've moved to Canada now. I'll let you draw your own conclusion about whether or not the two facts are related. I might feel like I'm failing, but at least I slept in the same bed as Hailey G. Hoover all of VidCon, and the memory of those nights will have to sustain me for the rest of my lonely existence on Earth. One of my housemates said that it was annoying that they had a single bed now because we had double beds at university, and like her boyfriend couldn't sleep in the same bed as her. And I was like, oh my god, I've been thinking the exact same thing, but about my laptop. I am making a video. Wait, who are you? Which family member are you? Oh, you're my mother. Just checking. Before I go, on a much more serious note, I am going to a Syrian refugee camp in Jordan in 2 days. I'll be putting videos up on this channel about it, and you can follow along with my journey on Twitter as well, and I'd really appreciate your support of the campaign and of the campaign videos, because I know some people see charity and they just kind of switch off. Oh, and you all did a really good job of introducing yourselves and getting involved in my last video. For this video, tell me about your dating experiences, and also speak to each other, because that's the thing that I forgot to say in my last video. Don't just speak to me, but if you see someone talking about something that interests you, then talk to them, make some friends in the comments. I'm gonna stop because my hands are out of control. Bye!